Strange items washing up on beaches around the world have been a source of fascination for centuries.
What can we do with this whale?
From odd animal carcasses to mysterious objects that seemingly appear out of nowhere, such as giant Legos. But first, let's check out this peculiar phenomenon with giant snowballs on the beach. Residents of a remote Russian village situated in the Arctic Circle were lucky enough to witness a rare phenomenon when thousands of giant ice spheres appeared on the beach of the Gulf of Ob. They start off small, comparable to that of a tennis ball, but can soon grow up to the size of an enormous beach ball, due to the wind and tide rolling them around near the shore. Initially, the balls are formed from pieces of ice in the cold sea before they're washed up onto the beach and then frozen. They're then further covered in ice and snow. They've been spotted near Nida in Russia's Yamalo-Nenets Autonomous Region. That's located roughly 900 miles northwest of Novosibirsk, Siberia, stretching 11 miles along the coast. These spherical ice boulders, which are believed to have been created by the force of the wind and cold weather, are reportedly an unusual sight in the region. Similar formations have been seen in Lake Michigan over the past 2 winters. Ambergris. A couple walking along a beach in Lancashire, UK, were met with a pungent smell that was described as a cross between a squid and farmyard manure. Following the smell, they came across a grayish rubbery mass about the size of a rugby ball, which turned out to be a solidified whale vomit known as ambergris. To their surprise, the smelly rock was worth $70,000, weighing 1.57 kilos. Ambergris is a waxy grayish-black substance that's found in the digestive system of sperm whales. It's commonly used in the fragrances and perfumes industry. This is due to its ability to act as a fixative and help other fragrances last longer. Grey amber is another name for the substance known as ambergris, which derives from the French phrase ambergris, meaning grey amber, and I'm pretty sure I mispronounced every single word there. Baby grand piano. In Miami's Biscayne Bay, a grand piano has appeared mysteriously on the highest point of a sandbar, leaving the authorities and locals alike mystified as to who put it there. For now, the piano is staying put, the people referring to it as the latest piano bar. Authorities have no plans to remove it just yet, as the piano is expected to just disintegrate due to the salt water and salty air, without causing any harm to the wildlife. The finding of the broken piano has resonated with many, prompting some to explore the find for themselves. However, if they were hoping to put on a show, their aspirations would be quickly dashed. The instrument is irretrievably damaged, and no matter how hard you press its keys, no melody's gonna emerge. As it gained popularity, several theories emerged. Some think of it as a publicity stunt, while others believe it's someone trying to save landfill fees. Still, others think it originated from a music video gone wrong. Giant Lego. An 8-foot-tall, 100-pound fiberglass figure dubbed the Lego Man caused confusion and curiosity when it washed up on the shore of Siesta Key Beach in 2011. The figure's shirt was inscribed with the enigmatic phrase, "No real than you are," on the front, and the name Ego Leonard and the number 8 on the back. Discovered by an early morning beachgoer, the mysterious statue left Floridians bemused and baffled. Orlando Lego Park has firmly denied any involvement in the appearance of the Lego Man. They released a statement confirming that the Lego Man is counterfeit and not endorsed by Legoland, nor is it a marketing stunt. It's been discovered that Ego Leonard is an art project initiated by the Dutch artist Leon Kier. Since 2007, with the help of several collaborators around the globe, Ego's been appearing at various picturesque locations around the world. Giant eyeball. A man who was strolling along the beach in Pompano, Florida one morning was taken aback when he kicked some sand and saw that he had uncovered a giant eye staring right back at him. In a state of shock, he immediately contacted the wildlife investigators to find out what the mysterious object was. The eyeball was so large that it required both hands to hold it securely in your palms. Its pupil was a deep navy blue, while its iris was a light azure blue. Scientists believe it may have belonged to a large fish, such as a swordfish or a tuna. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission has taken possession of the eye in order to conduct further tests and identify the species it belonged to. Jelly-like blue creatures. Mysterious blue blobs have been washing up on California's beaches, leaving locals perplexed as to what they are. Experts, however, seem to have the answer. The mysterious creatures are by-the-wind sailors. They're small, jellyfish-looking creatures, but are also kiwi-sized colonies of critters. They have a unique sail-like structure on their back that's used to catch the wind and propel them through the water. By-the-wind sailors feed on plankton and are often seen in large groups near the surface of the water. They're mostly found in the North Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea, although they have been known to travel as far as the Caribbean. Thousands of by-the-wind sailors can be washed ashore when winds become too strong for them to resist. Pickle-like organisms. Hundreds of pickle-like organisms have been washing ashore in the state of Oregon, covering vast stretches of the beach. The locals were shocked to see these strange, translucent creatures slithering around, resembling live moving pickles. It was an invasion like no other.
It was pretty rare. We didn't see this many of them.
Biologists' investigations revealed that the creepy creatures were pyrosomes, small, transparent, bioluminescent colonial tunicates, meaning they were made up of many individual organisms working together to form a single organism. Pyrosomes range in size from a few centimeters to several meters in length and feed on plankton and other small particles as they move around. They're found in temperate and tropical waters around the world, but are most common in the North Pacific Ocean. Biologists hypothesize that Oregon's warmer waters could have drawn them to the beach. Purple blobs. Beachgoers in Cali were startled when they discovered purple slugs invading the beach. To reassure the locals, scientists quickly stepped in and confirmed that the creatures were not aliens but harmless sea hares. Sea hares are marine gastropods belonging to the genus Aplysia. They're named for their rounded shape and external resemblance to a rabbit, yet are not closely related to any other creature. They're found in shallow areas of tropical and temperate oceans throughout the world. Sea hares are herbivorous and feed on seaweed and other algae. Their diet is supplemented by consuming bacteria, small crustaceans, and other organic matter. They have large, well-developed eyes that allow them to see both in daylight and in the dark, and a pair of large, flattened tentacles located near the eyes. They use tentacles to sense their environment, detect food, and move around. Starfish massacre. In March, beachgoers from the town of Ramsgate in Kent, UK were astonished to see their local stretch of sand completely covered in dying starfish. Starfish often gather in coastal waters to feed on the abundant mussel beds found there. Unfortunately, they can sometimes be left stranded by rough waves, which can be fatal for them. Researchers attempted to explain the freak happening by noting that shallow seas, where temperatures can drop near or below zero, can make the critters lethargic and vulnerable to being carried towards the shore. Hairy blob. In the Philippines, the locals were flabbergasted when they saw a large, hair-covered white creature washed ashore in the shallow waters by the shore. It was about the size of a truck and had an overpowering, putrid smell, causing many of them to feel nauseous. This unusual creature was eventually given the nickname the Globster. Experts later checked and determined that the carcass belonged to a 20-foot-long baleen whale. Two-headed dolphin. A gym teacher was on a beach holiday in Izmir, Turkey, when he stumbled upon something that made his stay even more remarkable. He discovered a rare two-headed dolphin had washed ashore and was seen floating onto the shore. The deceased dolphin was believed to be a 1-year-old calf measuring 3.2 feet in length. It had 2 heads, but they were fused together, sharing just a single tail and only 1 fully formed eye. The rate of conjoined twins in mammals is estimated to be less than 1%, making this phenomenon extremely rare according to scientists. Sea serpent. Residents of Catalina Island near California were puzzled to see a mysterious creature wash ashore on the beach. It was 4.3 meters long and had a peculiar appearance, resembling a combo of a fish and snake. Its dead state only added to the mystery. The most striking feature of the oarfish is its unbelievably long, ribbon-like body, which is why it's also referred to as a ribbonfish. These fish can reach a length of over 50 feet or 15 meters and weigh up to 600 pounds or 272 kilograms. Its scaleless body is covered with a shimmering silver to silvery blue skin, and it's toppled with a magnificent red dorsal fin that resembles a decorative headdress. This dorsal fin runs the entire length of the fish, with a small spine protruding above each of its over 400 individual fin rays. The pelvic fins of this fish are elongated and similarly colored. Now it's time for the day's best pick. Today's photo features the remains of a blue whale, creating an atmosphere of fear among the local community. Rotting whale. More than a week ago, a dead whale washed up on the western shores of Newfoundland, Canada. The time since its size has doubled, leaving residents of the town in fear that it's gonna burst.
Right now we have a stream of traffic coming to see this whale, and we would like that to develop further maybe into what can we do with this whale.
Whale carcasses do not typically explode. However, if a whale carcass is exposed to high-temperature environments, it's possible for the gases released from decomposition to build up and cause the carcass to burst. This is more likely to occur if the whale is exposed to direct sunlight and heat for an extended period of time, as the breakdown of the fat and proteins in the carcass generates gases that need to escape. Indonesian mystery marine animal. Residents of a village in Indonesia were mystified by the discovery of a giant, putrid, rotting carcass of a marine animal. Measuring 15 meters long and 8 meters wide, the advanced state of decay of the object made it difficult for villagers to identify just what the creature was. It was flat and elongated in shape, with long, thin tendrils resembling the tentacles of a giant squid or cuttlefish. Upon closer inspection, however, the tendrils were revealed to be intestines and fat spilling from one end of the carcass and splaying out into a squid-like shape. Experts eventually revealed that the carcass was that of a whale. Serpent creature with bizarre teeth. An eerie eel-like creature with menacing teeth washed up on the shores of a Mexican beach, shocking the beachgoers, who were aghast to see the strange creature. The creature had no flippers, no eyes, and a snake-like tail, leading people to assume it came from the deepest depths of the ocean where eyesight wasn't necessary. The identity of the creature remains unknown. See you all next time!